Hi friends, in the next 5 minutes, I want to give you people how to nurse and survive your own hot pepper. You will remove the seeds yourself. I want to show you how you remove your seeds yourself and you nurse and you have a very excellent result. Your farm will be as green as mine. This is exactly what I did here. So before I tell you the different steps you have to use to remove these seeds, I would like to also first of all show you my farm. You know what? Pepper can be very challenging to nurse. I know sometimes I've gone through the difficulties. Sometimes you want to do 2 hectares of pepper, you have to buy maybe four cups of seeds from a farm store that will cost you about 300,000 and above. You nurse, and before you know it, it does not come out. It doesn't come out. Means just you sometimes it discourages you. It's really discouraging. If you have ever gone through that, let us know in the comment section. Let me show you my farm. This is my own pepper farm. I want you to take a look. Don't know if you guys are seeing it very well. The main thing is the fruit. I am more interested with the fruit out here. I am not, since the camera is down, I don't see very well. But the fruit is see, this one is really heavy. That is pulling the stem down. I'm going to stick it very soon. One thing you should take note is that I show you more of the fruit because the truth is you don't eat the leaves now. What you need is your production. And these skills that I'm going to give you now is the same thing that I did to have these results that we are having out here like this. It's the same thing. Almost all of them, there's uniformity in this. I think I can leave it like this anyway. I think you are seeing it's just so good. It has produced to the point where it's taking the leaves down. It's taking the stems down. I will be sticking it very soon. You know, in pepper, you don't eat the leaves. What you need is the fruit. In anything you plant, you know, a farmer is someone that engages in an agricultural activities whose main objective is to make profit. So if you can't make profit out of what you're planting, then why are you doing farming? So it's the fruit that interests me. I don't need the leaves. I can't carry the leaves to the market. So it's a fruit. When you see big sizes of pepper, that's what interests me. As you can see, this is it. If you want to do your nursery, buy this one. Go to the market, you buy a good pepper, or you contact a farmer that have very good pepper, that you are sure it has good pepper, you buy a good one. We are in Africa. Don't be afraid that this one will not produce. My own is producing now. So your own too will produce. So why will you plant this one? It's going to give you the result. I've been thinking I can do this one even more than 10 times. It will still give the result. Don't fool yourself. You know, the problem with Africa is that sometimes we have been educated to think that our own things are not the best. Instead, it's what is coming from outside that's always the best. No. In my experience in this thing, you should learn to develop your own now. This one is just so good. The aroma is just so powerful. You know, when I get the smell, it's just like, let me go to the seashore and eat some fresh fish. Can't go without pepper. You understand? So pepper is so demanding and it's very expensive out there. So if you want to become a hot pepper farmer, so sit back and let me give you how you are going to do your seeds. When you have it like this, you have your fresh pepper like that. Don't leave it to get rotten, because when it get rotten, it may already provoke germination and you may lose a lot of them. So when you buy it like this, just take it to the grinding mill, or maybe 2 bags, 3 bags, depending on the quantity you want to do. You know, here I talk more of the farm level. So even if you want to do your small for gardening, you can use other methods to crush. You must not take it to the grinding mill. But if you want to do farming, take it to the grinding mill, they crush it, they untie. Use a machine for green spices, they untie and they crush. When they crush, when you come back, take it to where there's enough water, put it inside the basin or inside the drum, fill that drum with water. You see the chaffs will come up. You stir, the chaff will come up. It will also come up with some seeds, but don't bother about those seeds now. Don't bother about those seeds. Those ones that comes up are male. They will not give you a good result. The female will always stay under. Let me show you. I have a command here. I wanted to do this. My farm is this my farm that you see is 3 months 2 weeks. So I had a command. Somebody wants 100 grams, so I had to prepare him the seed. See, this is a fine seed that will stay under. This one does not float. It stays underwater, and this is what you are looking for. Just 1 bag of hot pepper can give you seed worth 500,000 and above, because I'm telling you the gospel truth about it. Now, also, if you don't want to waste your pepper, maybe the bag of pepper, because sometimes this is how I do it. You still keep your pepper very clean, they grind it, conserve it very well. After grinding, you take it to, then you squeeze. You actually tie it with maybe something you can squeeze as a normally squeeze, maybe gari, or maybe water water full. You make sure you squeeze very well. When you do that squeezing, the liquid that comes out in a clean this thing, you can still collect that liquid, put it inside the pot, boil it for some few seconds. When you boil for some few seconds, and now you can preserve it inside liters. I sometimes do like that, and I sell 1.5 liters with 5,000 because it's still very hot. You know, especially restaurant people, they are in need of that. They prefer that one even than going through the difficulties of grinding. So you may not lose it all, but let's leave that one. That's not what I'm saying. Now when you put inside water, the milk comes up, you sift her, and now you have the fine seed under like mine. You can now dry. If you want, you dry it for a little bit. When it's dry, now you look for a nursery tray like this one. This is a nursery tray. You mix your fowl manure, cow manure, you mix it very well with a fine ground. Let there be no particles. You put two. You put two. When it will germinate, you are going to remove one because you leave just one there. Or better still, you use a polythene bag like this one. This is a small size. When you are doing maybe 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, it's good to go with these ones. You do them, and then you plant either 2, 3. When they comes out, you remove 3. You still leave one. Or better still, you put the big ones. These big ones is when you are in a hot area, so that the big polythene bag will carry enough water to always keep it very moist, so that you don't lose your pepper nursery. You see, I want to say that too much economy in farming, you end up spending more. Sometimes if you check on what the whites are doing, you realize that generally when they want to do, even if it's 1 million pepper plants, even if it's 100 hectares of pepper, they still do all in polythene bags. They don't sit it and remove like what I see a lot of farmers here doing. Out of my experience, each time you see pepper, because pepper is like a tree. When you sit it, when you disturb the root system when you are transplanting, you lost about 2 months, 8 weeks. You always lost 8 weeks. Even if you are a pro, you will still lose one at least 4 weeks, 1 month. I'm telling you, this pepper does it. Try it. Just try the ones you do inside polythene bags and transplant the ones that you sit it on those your maybe nursery bed, and now you come again and plant. Now you are going to give me the difference. Try it. If you don't try what I'm saying today, you will never be able to really see what the difference. I am sure you may be watching, probably you may be watching this video that agriculture is not your passion. You're just watching it for fun. You just want to know. Well, I'm generous with this knowledge now. I've helped somebody. See, this knowledge I'm giving you will put millions in the pockets of many people who stumble across this video. I know what I've gone through, and many of my friends also, we suffered a lot before finally coming out with ideas like this that really works for us. Now, when I want to plant pepper, nursery is really not a problem. But ask another person that wants to go into pepper, their greatest fear is always their nursery. Will it survive? If you go like this, you are going to survive it. I'm going to end this video right now. I don't want it to be too long. I would just love that this is how you do your nursery. I've said everything already, and I encourage you to share this video. You see, a lot of Africans are farmers, but the problem is that we are not sailing through. We don't really do it very well. I think videos like this, the objective of this channel is to help young farmers that are coming to be able to come out successful. And that's why I give these techniques. I don't hold back. I don't hold back anything, because just give what I can give. I don't know my great-grandfather, so in the next 100 years, I myself, I will not be there. Probably my great-grandfather also went with some knowledge that would have helped me, but because we did not have social media like what we are having today, so this one is to help. If you want to have a good pepper farm like my own, then fine. If you still want to have more, if you want to study more, or you want to get more information about this, just hit me on WhatsApp. I'm still going to answer you, or leave a comment on the comment section. I'm still going to see how I can answer you. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.